Well, guys, as promised, the great reveal. I got some new equipment in. Just doing some research on my little roasting machine, the SR540 Fresh Roast. I was gonna get the extended chamber that they supply, but it didn't seem to have as many great reviews as this bad boy right here, the Razzo chamber. Some guy named Kent out in California makes these things by hand. It's made out of a special type of glass, borosilicate, I believe. It's extra hard and retains heat better, and it's just really nice looking, to be honest. Handcrafted. The base is made out of aluminum. I believe that's powder coated. I got this nice little chaff extension here. It's supposed to help with airflow. Creates a better seal down here at the bottom. This new roasting chamber, so I can get more airflow up through the machine. Comes with a bean temp probe here that he drilled a hole so graciously into this for me. I've got another temperature probe up here. That is for the external temp measurement. This is a Maztec MS6514 thermometer. I plug both of my probes into, and then I plug it directly into my laptop here. And the laptop is connected to Artisan, which is a software program that helps me graph my temperature over time. I've set it up for this particular roasting machine. So I've got my fan speeds, my power settings. Here's my live measurements here. Had to download a driver so that this could talk to my computer and give me live readings. So that ought to be nice. I'm still roasting some of this Honduras 18 Black Rabbit, black honey process. Been roasting it for a while now. I was getting okay results with the original chamber, but I wasn't getting a lot of bean movement. So that's why I opted for a different chamber. Like I said, I wanted to get the Fresh Roasts extended chamber, but then I decided to spend the extra money and get this handcrafted beauty right here. So far, haven't used it yet. I got it all set up right now. I'm about to use it right now. I've also got this little handy dandy tool to check my voltage. So when I run the machine, I can see what my voltage drop is. Because apparently, if the voltage drops below 115 volts, I'm not getting the full potential out of this machine. And it actually takes longer to roast my coffee. And I don't get the results that I'm looking for. So we're going to monitor that voltage. We're going to see if there's any discrepancies as far as that goes. And then another thing that I got here is this fancy little fan with these screens. And this is going to cool my beans down post roast. Turn this little button on down here. And it sucks the air through both of these screens. It's kind of loud. Turn that off. The beans won't go through here because these are small enough to where the beans won't fall through unless they're super small beans in that case, or fragments of beans. In that case, we don't want them anyway. And then the mesh wire screen here, that's to stop any chaff from getting pulled into my fan. So that ought to be nice. And they sent me this nice little tiny shovel so that I can stir my beans while they cool down. Pretty neat. And then I got some bags off of Amazon. Probably not going to be my end supplier when I start actually producing bigger quantities and stuff. But for now, wasn't bad. $20 for 50 bags. Like 40 cents a bag or something. It'll be all right for right now. But so far, I've got everything set up. I've got Artisan set up for this particular bean. I was able to go in and add some information to the roast properties, you know, say what the beans are, where they come from, the density, how many grams I'm roasting. I'll be able to go in and input the amount of weight of the roasted beans afterwards. It'll actually calculate my moisture loss for me, which is pretty cool. But it'll graph everything out. I'm able to save my roast profiles, so if I like it, I can go back, re-roast the same roast profile, or look at the graph and find out what exactly may have went, maybe not necessarily wrong, but not to my liking, so I can tweak the roast and make it better. But all in all, pretty happy with my purchases. I think that these things are going to really help me as far as getting the hang of this whole roasting thing. I haven't roasted in a few weeks because I've been waiting on all this to come in, and it took me a while to actually research all this. I was a little indecisive on what I wanted to do, but I think I made the right choices. So anyway, I'm going to get the roasting. You guys take it easy.